All right, let's get straight to it. Today is different. This isn't just about learning something new. This is day one of your training arc. We're going to break down the actual science behind your focus and your motivation, giving you the weapons you need to forge an unbreakable mind. Your training, it starts right now.
So let me ask you a very real question, and be honest with yourself. Are you really, truly in control of where your attention goes? Or does it feel like something else is pulling the strings? That question right there, that's the central battle we're all facing every single day.
Because, let's face it, we are in a constant, relentless battle for our own focus. It's like this invisible siege on our mental clarity. And the crazy part is, most of us don't even realize we're on the front lines.
You know that feeling, right? That mental fog that sets in after you've been scrolling for who knows how long. Your brain feels scattered, kind of drained. Well, that is not an accident. Our minds are literally being hijacked by this endless waterfall of notifications, pings, and super easy rewards that just leave us feeling totally depleted and unfocused.
Now, to win any battle, you have to understand the battlefield. And that battlefield is your own brain. More specifically, its incredibly powerful reward system. Don't worry, this isn't some boring biology lecture. Think of this as us, decoding the enemy's secret technique.
Okay, so let's talk about the key player here. Dopamine. You've probably heard it called the pleasure molecule, but that's not the whole story. Not even close. Here's the critical thing you have to understand. Dopamine is primarily the molecule of motivation. It's the chemical that creates that craving, that anticipation of a reward. It's the engine that makes you get up and chase it. It's way more about the desire to pursue something than it is about actually enjoying it.
But here's the trap. When we're just constantly blasting our brains with these easy high dopamine hits, from our phones, from junk food, whatever, the whole system just gets completely overwhelmed. Our brain, to protect itself, adapts by becoming less sensitive. And what that means is that the simple things that used to bring us joy, like reading a book or just going for a walk, suddenly they feel boring, lifeless. Our natural drive just tanks.
So what we're looking at here are two very different paths. On one side, you have the high dopamine traps. These are the things that give you that quick, easy fix, but slowly, surely drain your power. And on the other side, we've got the focus-building allies. Yeah, these take more effort, but they're the things that actually forge your mental strength over time. Every single day, you're making a choice about which path to walk.
And this chart shows you exactly what's going on inside your head. See that overstimulated brain? Its baseline for motivation is way down here. You need huge, exciting, over-the-top things just to feel, well, normal. But a balanced brain? Whoa. Its motivation baseline is naturally high. It can find drive and satisfaction in everyday things, in the real work of long-term goals.
So, the big question is, how do we get from that low, flat baseline back up to a high one? It's time to begin the training. We're officially moving from understanding the problem to actually implementing the solution. Welcome to the Detox Training Protocol.
And this right here, this is the moment of commitment. The theory part is over. So are you ready to actually step into the training ground and start the real work? Are you ready to reclaim your mind? Okay, let's do this. Here's your regimen. It's simple, but trust me, it's not easy. First, you choose your difficulty. Hey, you can totally start as a beginner. Then, you set a time frame. 24 hours is an amazing place to start. Step 3 is the absolute most critical part. Eliminate the high dopamine stuff. That means no phone, no social media, no video games, no junk food. And finally, step 4, you replace all of that with your focus-building allies. Those quiet, meaningful activities that are going to completely reset your brain.
Look, just completing this protocol is how you start to build real power. This next phase, it's not just about avoiding distractions anymore. It's about actively forging the kind of discipline that is going to help you in every single area of your life.
I gotta warn you, those first few hours of the detox, they're going to be a real challenge. You'll feel bored, restless. You'll feel that itch to just reach for your phone. That feeling is the resistance. That's the fire. And pushing through it, that is exactly where your discipline gets forged into steel.
And what's waiting for you on the other side of that struggle is the real prize. You got to remember this. Clarity isn't something you just stumble upon. It's something you earn. It's forged in the silence, in those quiet moments you have to consciously fight for and reclaim as your own.
So what do you actually get from all this training?
Well, think of these as your unlocked abilities, like a brand new skill tree. We're talking deeper, unbroken focus, a massive increase in motivation for your actual goals, less anxiety and restlessness. You'll find a greater appreciation for the simple things in life. And maybe most important of all, a renewed, powerful sense of control over your own mind. And this brings us to the final, and honestly, the most crucial stage. See, this detox, it's not a one-time magic pill. It's your initiation into what is a lifelong quest for mastery. Remember, the goal isn't to live like a hermit forever, okay? The goal is to understand how your brain works so you can use these incredible tools with intention. This isn't a finish line. This is you taking the first powerful step on the path toward mastering your own focus, your own drive, and, yeah, ultimately your own life.
So that's it. The theory is done. The path is clear. Your training begins the second you decide it does. The only question left is, with this newfound power and this clarity, what are you going to achieve?